I left the house for 5 minutes, and my dog reported me to management. I don't know who management is, but apparently I'm on thin ice. Hi, I'm a dog, a very responsible dog. I monitor this household. I enforce standards. I maintain order. I supervise the human. And today, the human violated policy severely. It started like any normal day. The human woke up late. Again. Classic. He checked his glowing rectangle, panicked, then started moving very fast for no reason. Humans do this a lot. They stare at the glowing rectangle, then suddenly sprint like they've been activated by remote control. I assume the rectangle is their boss. Anyway, he rushed around, put on outside fur, grabbed his keys, then he looked at me and said, "I'll be back in 5 minutes." 5 minutes. Do you know how long 5 minutes is? That's at least 3 emotional lifetimes. He left, just like that. No supervision, no assistant, no second in command. Me. At first, I stayed calm, professional. I sat by the door, clocked the time. Minute 1. Okay, acceptable delay. Minute 2, mild concern. Minute 3, we are now entering suspicious territory. By minute 4, I had questions, serious questions. Where is he? Who approved this absence? Is there a meeting I wasn't invited to? Minute 5, I stood up. This is no longer a delay. This is abandonment. If he doesn't return in the next 60 seconds, I will escalate this to upper management. And I don't even know who that is, but I will find them. Now, let's analyze the facts. Fact 1. Human leaves house. Fact 2. Human says 5 minutes. Fact 3. Human is not here. Conclusion: the human has been reassigned. Possibility A: he has joined another household, a rival organization with better snacks. Possibility B: he got lost. Very likely. Humans have no sense of direction. I once watched him walk into a room and forget why he was there. Possibility C: the glowing rectangle has summoned him permanently. He has been absorbed into the rectangle world. At this point, I must act. I cannot sit here like a decorative pillow. I am a professional. First, I conduct a perimeter check. Living room, secure. Kitchen, suspiciously empty. Food bowl, unacceptable. Then I return to the door. I stare at it intensely because I know doors respond to pressure. I sit, wait, stand, turn in a circle, sit again. This is a ritual. It increases door efficiency. Still nothing. Now we escalate further. I deploy the whine. This is a high-frequency signal. It alerts nearby humans. Unfortunately, there are no humans because mine has defected. At this point, things get serious. I begin documenting the incident. Step 1. Leave evidence. I walk to the couch, look at it, and then I slightly move the cushion. Yes, subtle, but powerful. This sends a message. I was here and I am dissatisfied. Step 2. Emotional protest. I grab my toy, carry it dramatically across the room, drop it, sigh. This symbolizes the collapse of joy. Step 3. Full investigation mode. I sniff everything: the door, the floor, the air. I pick up a scent. It's him. Faint. Fading. He's been gone for centuries. If he doesn't come back soon, I may have to become the human. Think about it. I already live here. I understand the rules. Eat, sleep, stare at walls for no reason. I can do this. I walk into the kitchen. Look at the fridge. This is where humans store the good stuff. I sit, wait for it to open. It does not open. Interesting. So the fridge requires a human sacrifice. This system is flawed. I will note that in my report. At this point, I am certain something terrible has happened, so I prepare the official complaint. Dear management, I regret to inform you that my human has gone missing during a routine 5-minute operation. He failed to return, he failed to communicate, and most importantly, he failed to provide snacks. This is unacceptable. I request the following: immediate replacement human, increased treat budget, mandatory belly rub schedule. Sincerely, the only competent one in this house. I submit the complaint. I don't know where it goes, but I feel better. Then, I hear it. The door. The handle moves. The human returns. He walks in like nothing happened. Nothing happened. He says, "I was gone for 5 minutes." 5 minutes? Sir, you were declared missing. I filed paperwork. There was an investigation. I stare at him, deeply. He smiles, suspicious. Then he does something shocking. He checks his glowing rectangle again. Ah, so you're still under its control. And then I realize something. Maybe he didn't leave me. Maybe I was the one being monitored. Maybe the 5 minutes was a test of loyalty, a test of patience, a test of snack endurance. And I passed because I did not destroy the house. I did not panic. I only moved one cushion. I am a professional. Next time he leaves for 5 minutes, I'm filing the complaint early.